Hello, everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Minecraft Through Time. Not much to really say today for the update. I am on officially 1.1.0, so that's cool. Nothing really, though, to note apart from compasses, which I can't make because I don't have redstone. I probably have to go out to new chunks or something to get redstone. So for preface, I did do a live stream episode and in between episode with Devin doing a bit of chatting away as we do. And I managed to clear out an area for the factory floor, as you may have seen from the thumbnail, or if you watched the video, you may have seen it. I might as well at least show you guys what's going on there because that's what we're going to be focusing on. Now, I've decorated it quite nicely. I think it has turned out pretty good, but this is what we're working with now for the factory. And by factory, I just mean kind of like the area where the farms are going to go. But it was a pretty productive weekend. I think it was last weekend. I don't have much progress to note on for the upper area. But I did actually get a floor laid out. I still have to do this section and figure out how the whole museum is going to work up here. But I got room for my farms and I did briefly discuss them. I don't remember if it was in the last episode or not. But I want to put in a few farms. I think I'll start with the sugarcane one. That one should be pretty straightforward to do. Might as well update this with all the things that I want to do today. So upstairs expansion is still on the menu. I guess I could put down my future goals as well, just to show you guys exactly what I want to do as like a roadmap for the series going forward. I don't know if I discussed it just yet on the channel or for the series here, but I think I'm gonna not worry about mining for a little while. I think I'm gonna slow down a little bit, considering how much off-camera playing I've been doing, and I was like, yeah, it's probably better to do some more on-camera stuff from now on. I might still go do a little bit of resource gathering and all that, but these are all the farms I want to tackle though anyway, to varying degrees. And then, of course, the upstairs expansion / museum. And then pretty soon we'll be tackling a nether path to spawn. I also want to set up a nether base, kind of a lead in to beta, and then whatever beta brings, which will probably not be too far off at this stage. Now, what I wanted to first do is take a little look around. I want to do a bit of scouting to see if I can think of an area to put some of my farms. Because I know I have the factory floor, but it's not big enough for absolutely everything. So I'm wondering where I should put some farms. And I do have fences now. Fences are going to become extremely useful for two reasons. The first one is, of course, the cactus farm, because as the cactus grows, the fence can actually act as like a point for the cactus to pop off, and I could have some sort of water collection system like I did with the wheat farm. Of course, it would just be an always-on thing, and I would just kind of grab the cactus as I needed it. It's not really an easy way to flip that on or off, unfortunately. But the other thing I wanted to tackle as well was the wheat farm, which you can actually place fences underneath the farmland in order to not trample it. So two very useful farms that I'll probably be doing today. I don't imagine I'll do too much with the base. I might do some of the upstairs work if I have time. No promises though. I was also maybe thinking of putting it back here. So maybe this portion could be the wheat farm. Down there could be the cactus and sugar cane. Maybe that's how I'll do it. I don't got a lot of sugar cane. I just got a little bit, so I can at least start that farm. Now I do need a water bucket for this. And I do have infinite water sources all along here. I do quite like that design choice that I made. There's not a whole lot I can do to actually make this look good because you can't water log them on the upward block. So I'll just have to do it the way it is. It should, yeah. So it does actually work as an infinite water source. I was curious. And then I just kind of do this. I do a kind of sugarcane dense design. There's not really good opportunities for lighting, unfortunately. Modern Minecraft, you could just do like a half slab here, and then place a torch on top of it, but it's not as possible. And there's not really any easy way to do a sugarcane farm without pistons. You could technically do one in beta Minecraft, I think, with pistons. I never really thought about it, but I guess you could. Because observers really are the icing on the cake for sugarcane and bamboo farms and all that. But pistons could also work. But kind of my plan is to fill up, I guess, even this half of the farm area. I might add like a little path along here. And then, I don't know, whatever I decide to do. And I do need to think of some sort of lighting solution for this part of the base because the torches just aren't going to do. And it's going to become a mob farm pretty quickly if I'm not careful. So I think what I might do is I might bring some logs down from the ceiling and just place torches on them. So what you would do this, and you can make paper. Or maybe it's like a vertical. Sometimes, yeah, see, it's a little bit picky. Modern Minecraft is a little bit different to that. And there's a really neat block, and I think you do get the books back from it. Oh, you don't get anything back. Oh, I see. Yeah, something like that. And now the biggest thing with the cactus farm is I want it all to lead to one place. And the main way to do it is you do like floating blocks. I'll place it like this. I'll do like my cactus on top. And then I'll probably do a little like walkway in the middle just so I can go along. But this way I should just be able to get loads of cactus. And if you're like, well, why are you doing this? Then my answer is just for fun, really, because lots of cactus will be good later on. I guess when I need green dye for something, like in beta. I suppose if I want to build something with green later on. So here's my call sign to the future. Idea is I'll do 3, kind of keep it flat, maybe go up a layer, and then I don't know how many layers I'll have to do. I might have to dig it down a block or 2. How's this? I won't really be able to see the back of the room very well. Unless I want to put something in the back here. But if I lowered it 1 more block, then I could probably shuffle it all back further and then just bring it right to the end. If I was smart, I would just dig it completely down. I suppose I could do that. Dig it completely down so I could see through and then just like have like it at the bottom. Oh, my sugarcane's also grown. Let me see, because if I do it like this, I won't be able to see very well. That actually is kind of a smart idea. It's just a bit of a laborious task. Okay, so this is kind of my rough idea. But what I could end up doing is, I mean, maybe a little bit kind of like the weed episode all over again. Oh, that seems to work. If I do that, I do this, and then boom, it should all kind of lead down. And then I need something from above. So I might just need to do multiple water sources. Maybe that's the trick. If I went from above, from like up here, so that doesn't really work. But then if I have like this, then it actually will clear out the. Now the only issue is here now. If I do like a block above, how does that work? That's better. And then if I do like a block here, okay, it does kind of choose it. Yeah, this is how I want it to be. Because then it goes like that. And up here, we want to do it again, like the same. But then there's this middle section now. If I do it, if I get rid of this block in the middle, could probably, it's starting to look a bit better. The only issue is this block here. I could simply fix that by doing a 2-block design instead. Just do the 2, and then I could do more modules. So if I bring it down, oh, yeah, see, that's way better. Yeah, it seems like the 2-block is the way to go. I could probably figure out some kind of modification to do with the system to make it work 3 blocks. But honestly, it's not that big of a deal. I could just duplicate this all across the way a few times. And then if I did the same over here, just like that, then that's actually, oh, that kind of ruins that. But once again, if I just remove like this middle block, do this. See, that does fix that if I remove that block. And then there's the problem of this here, which once again could probably, yeah, this seems to be working in terms of collection. And I mean, it is a bit easier to do it because I don't have to like turn it on and turn it off. So I can do as many source blocks as I want to. If I do like that, oh, there's like a hole here. And if I do like another block here or something. Maybe I need to do, I mean, this whole source block thing here. Oh, that works. I just need to figure out how I got it going into this block. I kind of like that better. Gosh, this is interesting. Very interesting indeed. And then I can just replicate this, and it actually only stems from the original water sources anyway. And then if I remove this, do this, then it should actually just funnel its way down. I see. I can even remove these blocks as well if I want. Actually, I don't even need them to be fair. Actually, no, I think I do for the flow pattern, but look at that. That is pretty neat. I think that's my system. But yeah, there we go. And then, yeah, the only issue is the middle one. Because it works for the most part, except the middle one. So I gotta think of how I want to fix that. My idea is just to do these blocks kind of up another one. It would have to be like raised up. And then the current would just run underneath the whole thing instead. That's a lot of cactus for one little segment. That's one module of the farm. But you know what? Just having a bit of fun with this one. It does slowly move here. Does it move what's there? Does not. Okay, if I do it like there, because if it like falls in here, then yeah, it does move in that case. Just very slowly. And if I drop it like in here, in there actually would be a good test. Yeah, so it does slowly move. It's just a very slow design. But then once it goes into here, it'll do that faster movement. And then it goes back to slow. Okay. I just need to get rid of like this. This is just a dead flow. Yikes. I mean, you're not wrong. People do watch me. It's probably because they enjoy the slow paced stuff. Keep that block there. So then, yeah, now if it like fell down here, it's kind of a bit of a logic thing. I mean, I honestly, if I can get it to work and it does get like stuck occasionally, that's probably okay. I'm just gonna do the undercurrent. I don't even care. I guess in that case, I could probably just extend, do a sweeping extension across the whole thing. Just do the whole section, but I'll just do this for now. So for this, if I want to just make it really easy on myself, which is kind of what I'm leaning towards doing at this stage, is I just mine one more block below the whole thing. Or I just let the monolith do the job. Wow, let the monolith do the work for you. I gotta actually... And the cactus will go down here. Let me fill that in. Can't even see down here. Looks like that's all good. And then, wow, look at that. Sometimes the simplest solutions are all you need in life. Yet. Just dreading to see something get stuck as well. Oh, they grew, but they didn't pop off. What? Maybe that functionality isn't quite here yet. Oh, it might be bust. Gosh, every farm I've done so far. Old Minecraft comes in and be like, well, you know, how the modern designs work. I could do a slab on top as well. Oh, I don't have like wooden slabs, but I could do like these. I wonder if that would be the trick. Like if I place a slab on top. Ah, now it does sometimes delete the cactus when it, I don't know if it would still be able to grow, but that might be the tactic here. Might have just figured it out. Oh, I thought I saw some cactus. I'm just imagining it now. Oh, come on. Of course. Of course, it just grows into it now. Oh, Blaze, they thought of everything. I need to really get creative. I just saw like a picture with that. I was like, oh, that might be what I needed to do. It could just be the old. I mean, maybe I just have to wait for it to go another one. I don't know if it grows a third and then it just pops off. No, okay, I'm just in friggin' denial at this point. Sunk cost fallacy. I'm not just gonna randomly magically spit me out another cactus. That's strange. I mean, I guess I didn't do the whole thing yet, so I can figure. I mean, I could even put the wheat farm in here if I wanted to at that stage. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it. Yeah, I won't do the upstairs wheat thing then. In that case, I might put it down here. I might have to wait until beta as well. At least I'm learning what kind of stuff I can do though. I haven't tried any of this in the past, of course. That's why it's kind of all like all over the place. Go figure. And there's the sugarcane farm, fully fledged. I guess that'll make it easy next episode. It's just the wheat farm. I don't even have to do in between episode progress. I mean, I could just dig it out in between episodes, to be fair. Maybe I'll do that. But I'm gonna quickly harvest my sugarcane here. I don't think there's anything else I want to do then, because I was gonna do that upper portion or start that, but that's would probably take me another hour of streaming. So I want to do Journey instead, so I'll probably tackle that next episode. I could just sit here forever. It grows that fast. I could just grab it. It's like bamboo nowadays. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, they're all grown fully. See, the fence doesn't quite register with the cactus. Although the cactus growing mechanics just got introduced, so they might have gotten modified at some point where they have like that collision thing. So it may change, but for now it is broken. All right, day later, me here, and I was actually right in that earlier segment. I just needed to remove the upper block and just have a block that uh, blocks it off. And if we sit here long enough, there it goes. So yeah, when they grow the extra one, the top two pop off, it seems. So it does actually work. It's just inefficient. Yeah, and sometimes it does delete the cactus as well. But the farm works. So I can actually move it along here. And of course, I've done a little bit of work since the end of the episode. But I guess now that I've shown you this, you guys can go back to the regular outro from that episode. So yeah, it does work. But yeah, I think that's probably a good enough point as any to wrap things up though. So I'm gonna switch to some no commentary journey. I thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Blaze, for showing up live as always. And yeah, I will see you guys next one. Peace.